Welcome back to Anno, everyone. It's taken me a couple episodes to get the economy back in order after I completely screwed it up in the first few missions, but it's okay. We are back in a steady economy now. We have an operating profit. It's not very much. It's only 57 credits every tick, however much a tick is, but we have enough things that we are producing on this island that we are going to be fine. It's going to be a little while before we have enough to start really selling. But as you can see, actually, shoot, our booze is almost ready to sell again, or already. Let's do a shipment of booze, and we will sell that to. Let's sell it to Global Trust. Make them trust us a bit more. Now you can shop around a bit to look for the best price when you sell stuff. I don't know if there's some sort of system to it where like. Since Global Trust buildings need booze, that they actually give you more
I've been expecting
booze,
you.
but whatever. We're just selling.
If you're looking for a little support, you've come
240.
To the right place.
That's it?
Here's to our continued successful cooperation.
Yeah, that was barely worth the gas it took to get over there. Okay, so now that we do have a steady profit, as little as it is, it will give us a chance to start working on the main quest. Now, usually, if I am playing this on my own, and it's a free mission without major quests to do, what I would start doing now is building these eco waste compactors, because what this does is it improves the eco balance of the island, which in turn not only makes everybody happy and thus willing to pay more taxes, but it also increases the output of our rice paddies and such. And as I'm saying this, I'm going to go ahead and just build one. Oh, wow, that is not... Oh, yeah, I think I put them here. This gets a little pricey, but... That'll be 4 groups of buildings that will reduce some eco. You can see the eco balances, or I should say the damage is going down. And I can't remember what the cutoff is. I also can't remember how to bring... Oh, wait. Bring it up here, right? Yeah. So, I can't remember what the cutoff is, but at some point, you either increase the yield or you just start making everybody so happy that they're happy. So, ecos react strongly to the eco balance. Tycoons leave the eco balance cold. Tycoon buildings cannot raise this balance above 0. Well, that's fine. At least I did chop it significantly. I chopped it by 100. So we're at negative 53, which isn't awful. We are now at an operating loss though, but we'll survive. If this gives us an increased yield of booze... Oh, yeah, it is. You can see there 103% efficiency, productivity. So that's because of the eco balance. We just helped out a little bit. So that means more booze in our warehouses, which also means more money in our pockets. Anyway, let's get back to the main mission. We need to build a uranium drill bit for that one... island, so we're just going to go ahead and do that now. Uranium drill bit, done. That cost me $5,000, so we're going to have to pick up that income elsewhere. I believe it was only frickin' 240 from liquor. What if let me shop around with that. Sell some refined oil. And sell some fish. Let's head
Module
over
construction finalized.
Thank you. We'll take care of that in a second. I'm going to sell this stuff over at the Eco's island here. See if I can get a better price from shit staying up there with his stupid 240 credit garbage. Dick. Alright, sail faster, buddy. Okay. No, that's an even worse price, in fact. Wow. Okay, well, you're welcome, Manager Zach. Go screw yourself. Man. May have to start expanding this out. Actually, since we have so much fish, and booze at the moment, we can actually start increasing our houses again. And this is as far as I ever build without building another city center. Now I might even be able to... Oh yeah, lifestyle. What do you guys need? You need plastics. And in order to do plastics, don't you need refined oil? Isn't that what you... Yeah, so I can just do that. Because we have all the ingredients for plastics. So hopefully, now that we have something for our refined oil to do, make some plastics and make these employees happy and hopefully start paying me more money. Woot! Okay, so, Blazing Hawk, you get the uranium drill bit. We're going to drive you over yonder. Yep, look at that. Positive balance on the income
Warning.
now.
Production breakdown.
Functional food factory is no longer operating, probably because we are full of functional food, correct? Correct. Okay, so we can sell all of that shit off. And I'll let the Blazing Hawk handle that as soon as it gets back from its trip. Okay. Come on, buddy. Speed up a little bit. We trade you that. Build a warehouse near the mine. Oh my god, did I just give that? Oh no, I just dumped it overboard. Okay, well, that could have been worse. Alright, so in fact, Blazing Hawk, why don't you come over here for a minute? And do a couple things at once. Where are you, Blazing Hawk? BH! There you are. Okay, so we're going to give the uranium drill bit for a minute. Just so I can take the food. And then we're going to take the food and we're going to sell it to our tech douche. And
What can SAAT do for
wow,
you?
that
Okay, then.
was some
The
good
Scientific
cash.
Council is waiting for me.
Okay, now Blazing Hawk comes zipping on back. And now you can take the tools and the construction materials, and you will take the drill bit. Okay, so now we zip on back over here. Zippa, zippa, zippa. Sail, sail, sail. Splash, splash, splash. Now we build our warehouse.
Energy
Doom.
supply inadequate.
Whatever. We'll handle it. Alright, and then... Let's see. I get... What? Uranium mine. Okay, I need to build a frickin' coal plant here. Which I can't do, because I don't have the radius. Can I get... Nope, can't get both. Of course I can't get both. Would make that too easy. You son of a bitch. Done. Okay. Now I can build... coal. Link those with roads. The other thing I noticed about this game, which now this is a tip I actually did learn forever ago when I first played it. You don't have to have a population on every island if you don't want to. So this little pissant island is going to be nothing but a coal plant for me. Alright. And whatever else I need here. I guess uranium or some shit. So... Okay, fast forward until it gets going. Let's go. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Come on. Come on.
Warning.
What?
Production halted.
What? What? Dude, I don't care. There's nothing I can do about that right now until the stupid thing decides that it wants to frickin'... Can we just shut this off for a minute? And shut that off? And shut that off? Can I shut off anything else? No, because I don't own any of this crap. Socket and activate the item in your warehouse in Bradford Mine. Oh! That That would have made that easier.
Once we have uranium, we can restore the energy supply to the computer center. Then we'll also receive reports of the latest events.
Copy that, Lester. Glad to see you survived smashing full force into the oil rig in that one episode. Deliver goods to Lester's warehouse. 3 tons of uranium. Looks like I got plenty of that, so we'll just move that shit over immediately. Uno, dos, tres. And then you can zip around over yonder. And come on, coal power station. What the hell's wrong with you? Why are the materials not being delivered? You are clearly getting coal.
Were you really able to do something for me?
You are not getting coal. Yes, here's...
Energy again at last.
Thank
The
you.
computer center
Or you're
systems are
welcome.
already booting up. I'll start transferring the data log.
Copy that.
According to these reports, the uranium has actually been loaded into Father's ships. Tell Rufus Thorne. I'm trying to find out what Father intends to do with it.
Got it, pal. All right, so the button I just hit over here, this thing, it forces your vehicles to zip around and do what they need to do and to collect the materials immediately. So I did that. So now it forced the coal power plant to actually get some bloody coal. So now it's making some power. Friggin' finally. So now we can undo these, the pauses, and now I can finally start pulling up some uranium over here and making fuel elements, which doesn't do me any immediate good, but we'll be able to sell those off eventually. And we have an operating loss of 40, which is definitely manageable. Okay, in the diplomacy menu, present proof to Rufus Thorne. Okay, Blazing Hawk, please return to the Ark. Let's tell Rufus Thorne.
Have you any evidence at all that Father is plotting theft of uranium, you say? That is no trivial offense. On the other hand, it doesn't justify a large-scale operation. I can at worst make an insurance claim.
Great, Rufus Thorne. Wonderful.
Particularly for SAAT. I hope you'll help us bring global trust and the Eden Initiative onto our side.
I will.
It's one of SAAT's GPS radio stations. If Father has passed by here, maybe we can find out where he has gone.
Okay.
Position matching completed. Result: approach corridor to GPS radio station is located outside the ordnance range.
All right.
Global Trust has a small fleet nearby. If it makes you feel safer, I can place them at your disposal. But you'll have to bear the costs.
Right. So I'll pull in 3 ships, 2 commandos, and a Viper? What's my military strength right now? Not great. Huh. I wonder if something's different between the free missions and the campaign, because at this population, I should have plenty of military size. I absolutely should have plenty of military size right now. Do I even have a shipyard? I do. But I still only have a cap of 15 units, and I have 22 units because of prior issues. I wonder why. Like I said, in the free mode, I had way more than that. And I think I had a smaller city at this point. Oh, whatever. Okay, so you need 10 building materials, 10 iron, and 10 uranium. It's easy peasy. All right, Blazing Hawk, you're up. And meanwhile, I'm going to move the fleet. We're going to call this the Navy. Oh, God.
That appears to be an abandoned global trust post. And those are Father's units. But what is there to monitor out here?
We'll find out in a half minute. Use a warehouse to bring the post within your influence, or place the scout drone in the immediate vicinity of the post. Okay, well, one thing at a time. Let's get rid of this fog of war bullshit. Oh, I really don't have to worry about that fog of war. Okay, game, thank you.
Saved.
All right, let's bring the Navy back. And also, since the enemy is to the north, I'm going to do a little bit of re-maneuvering here. So we're going to put a port authority here. Then we're going to put a repair dock here. And then we're going to make the shipyard rally here, and Team 2, the Navy, is going to come over here. Alright, Blazing Hawk. What do we need again? 10 building materials, 10 iron. Okay. 10 building materials. And 10 iron. And 10 uranium. So we're going to sail the Blazing Hawk back over here. I also found out that the more shit the ship has on it, the slower it moves, which is obvious, but I didn't realize that was actually simulated in the game. So that's also good to know. Okay, lifestyle's doing pretty good. It seems that, let's see, 62%. So we could build another plastics factory, because this poor plastics factory is definitely operating to the peak of its efficiency. And we'll upgrade this depot so we have another transport unit available. I should move these 2 distilleries over to here, since there's, you know, this becomes sort of the distillery corner, the booze corner. Or maybe even over here, since this warehouse isn't really doing much. So that'll allow me to free up another thing for another transport unit over here. Regardless. Okay. Oh, sorry. Wrong depot, Blazing Hawk. So yeah, the Blazing Hawk is taking a little bit longer to zip around since there's so much stuff everywhere. Proven the father. Okay, so I also need to zip over here and see what I can do for this city, this island, to add to my evidence against father. But one thing at a time. Okay, do I have 10 tons of uranium? Sure don't. Okay, we're going to pause the fuel element factory. That way all uranium is going to go directly into my warehouse instead of going to my instead of going to the factory. So I'm actually going to drop off, so this is taking a while, I'm going to drop off the building materials and the iron to the ARC because I'm running a little low on cash, so it'll give me a chance to use the Blazing Hawk to take some goods and sell them. So we'll sell some fish, some booze, even though those aren't really making me all that much money. I guess some carbon. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay. Davy's been my best customer, so we'll just keep selling to him for now.
Ah, I remember you. So I must devote my...
Shut up. And I hope you remember me, you frickin' fruitcake. Alright. Oil. Alright, you guys are good. How are we doing here? Uranium, we're up to 8 units. Okay. So zip the Blazing Hawk back down. And now we have an operating loss of only 19 credits per tick, so all of the work we've been doing on the first island to increase our economy has been for the better. Now, I tend to play more slowly than what you're seeing here, and that allows me to have better control of the economy, especially in free missions. Ooh, do we have... Oh, no. I thought we had an upgrade, but I'm looking at the waste compactor. So usually I play a little bit more slowly, and that allows me to keep control of the economy better, just like as you would see in free missions. But can't really do that here in the campaign. And I wouldn't have spent as much as I've spent because, you know, how much did we have? Like our lowest point was like $2,000, and I've managed to recover the economy. It wouldn't have been so bad if this
just
was
came
a
on in the
normal mission
news.
that I had
From
done.
now on, double pay on weekends.
It wouldn't have been that bad if I had been able to control the economy better from the start, but that's what happens in simulations.
Production
You
breakdown.
suck, and then you learn, and then you suck a little bit less until you figure it out. But now that we've figured out 20 minutes worth of content, we're gonna... Oh, God, that was not nearly as smooth as it was in my head. I will see you tomorrow for another episode.